Hey there, happy Monday. I know Mondays can be, well, a little bit testy, especially if you've had a long weekend because there's a lot going on. Maybe you've carried over a few things, whatever it is. But there's something that is on my heart that I've really got to let you know. There's a few of you who I know personally, and I know even myself, you get to a point where you're like, there has to be more than this. I can't believe I'm going through this. I can't believe, this is happening to me. I need you to know something. You haven't thought past where you are. So you're probably saying, what? I want you to go back. Go back to the very spot you are right now. And if you're facing some type of struggle, if you're facing some type of shortcoming, if you're facing a not enough moment or a roadblock, I need you to go back and remember that probably down the road in the past, you thought about being exactly where you are right now. So now you haven't believed anymore. You haven't thought past where you are. You haven't, a lot of times we only want to think about what is in front of us, what we have tangibly, but we don't want to think about what it is we can create in our now. And the way that you have to get past that what's in front of me, because a lot of you are like, well, this is my reality. What do you mean what's in front of me? I mean, the bill is in red, the whatever it is. The way you get past that is to remember how it felt to be where you are based off where you hadn't been. So let's try this. I want you to think of the things you want. Not think about the fact you don't have them or think of them as if they're missing. Think of them as what they would feel like in the attainment of them. So for instance, let's say that you want all your bills to be paid. Okay, I don't want you to think about the bills are red and they're not paid. I want you to think about what it feels like to have those bills paid. What does it feel like? It feels freeing. It feels liberating. It feels light. It feels good. All those things. But what happens is instead we're like, nah, I'm feeling it. It hurts. It doesn't feel good. And when we do that, we attract more hurt and more not feel good. So you have to advance your thinking past where you are. Because I know I look at my life right now, and let me tell you, this as many beautiful pictures as you've seen this weekend. This was definitely a character building. Nah, we won't even say building. We were saying a character strengthening, a character defining, a character exploring. We had a lot of areas to be thankful for. A little bit of contrast this weekend. And I can sit here and I can think about what didn't go right, and I can think about what's lacking, and I can think about all that, but it pays me no good. It does no good to think about what's not fixed. It does me no good to harp on the way that it feels about it not being fixed, rather than me thinking about how it feels to be in the place that I want to be instead of where I'm at. Here's the thing. We are so sure that if we don't make something happen with our own hands or with our own force or with our own power, that it just won't happen. Some of us have been stung by maybe people or things, and we're like, oh, I'll just do it because that's the way that it gets done. Stop thinking about the hurdles. Stop thinking about the how. Stop thinking about all that. Simply think about how it feels with the attainment of it. What does it feel like when you have those things? It feels good. It feels like it belongs. It feels light. It feels beneficial. It feels freeing. It feels good. Learn to delight in you. I'm not saying that it feels great when you think about what is missing or what's not right. But what I am saying is you have to learn how to create good energy within yourself and feel good from where you're at. That's the hardest part. That's the heaviest thing, is when you go, oh, okay, so there's a notice on my door, but I'm supposed to be happy. That notice is going to be on your door whether you're happy or you're sad. There's other places to be. There's other things to get. If something is taken from you that's tangible, go get another one. You may not get it right now, you might get it later. You know, and I'm talking about things and situations and hardships. And then, you know, so not only do you have to think about the way you'd feel when you attain it, but you have to really stop thinking that you're alone in this world. Stop it. Because the more you think you're alone in this world, the more you're going to attract being alone and reasons to be alone and feeling alone. Stop doing that. You're not alone in this world. Don't you know that you're a part of a billion particles that are floating around? Energy is all around you. You can ignore it if you want to, but explain, you know, you felt it. You felt goosebumps. You felt when it was going to be okay. You felt that soft spirit in you. You listened to that soft, tender voice that told you, I got you. You're not alone. You're not. Anyway, God bless you. Remember that it's temporary. Remember to tell yourself, I can.